Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to math. Today, we're gonna convert. Okay, we're gonna go from a regular function into a circular function. Okay, you usually see it in the unit circle. Okay, so our objective for today is know how to convert from a graph function to a circular function. So, what I mean when I talk about uh, graph function. Okay, you guys saw this a while back. We saw a graph where we had an origin, we had pi over 2, then we had pi, then 3 pi over 2, and then finally 2 pi. Okay? Our graph, depending if it's a sine, cosine, or tangent, I'm going to do a sine. It will go up 1. Okay? So we'll go from the origin to theta, up 1, then back to our center, and then down 1 on 3 pi over 2, and then back to the center. Okay? So our graph will look something like this. And then obviously down here we'll go there. We did these kinds of graphs a while back. You might ask yourself, how do we convert this into an actual circle? Okay? Keep in mind, guys, a circular function has one point. Okay? That point is, think of a circle. When you do your circle, you're still doing it on your graph, x and y axis. The only difference is all your points are at distance of 1 from origin. Okay, so origin, distance of 1. So therefore, x equals 1, y equals 0, because it didn't go anywhere on the up or down. Then here it went up at 1, but it didn't go left to right, so it goes 0, comma 1. Here it went to negative 1, it didn't go up or down. And finally it went down, but it didn't go left or right. So notice how it's all to the value of 1, okay? Your unit circle. You see pi over 2, okay? It says that when it comes to pi over 2, it's always at 90 degrees, okay? It's a right angle. If you guys look at the unit circle, it's a right angle. How can we find for pi? Okay, you might ask yourself, what's our value for pi? How do we know it's at 90 degrees? Because if you look at 180 on your unit circle, pi equals 180. Okay? Pi over 2 is like saying 180 divided by 2. So 180 divided by 2 is 90. So therefore, we have pi over 2. If pi over 2 is 90, then 90 plus 90 is just pi, right? So we have pi. Again, if you're looking for 270, we have half a pi, a full pi, a pi and a half, which is 3 pi over 2. And then finally we have 2 pi if we do the whole circle. Okay? So if we're graphing this, okay, if we wanted to convert this into an actual number, we can say 180 divided by 2 would be 90. Okay, obviously pi is 180, we already know that. 3 pi over 2, again, 3 times 180 divided by 2, which is 180 times 3. It would be 0, 24, that's a 2, 3, 4, 5. So 540 divided by 2. And 5 is 2. We got 4. We have 14. There's 7. Take away 14. 4 equals 0. Bring down to 0. So it's just 0. So 270. Okay, so that's 270, and therefore 360. Okay. Again, what if I were to say this time we're going to do it by pi over 3? If we wanted to convert this, if it was on pi over 3, again, we would go over here. Obviously, on your first one, it's always just theta, if you guys remember. Okay. So pi over 3, in this case, again, we already know what pi is. Okay. Always is 180. So 180 divided by 3 this time. So 180 divided by 3 would be 60, because you subtract 18, which is 0, 0. So 60. Okay. This is why we need to really know that unit circle. Okay, guys? So that's all we're doing for today. Notice how I'm not going to have you guys do pretty much anything for it. Okay, other than make sure you write out the notes. And just for the purpose of practicing, if I wanted to find how many degrees, okay? Last class I gave you 2 radians, okay, on the previous video. You guys should have that work from the previous concept where I gave you those radians. All I want you to do is convert those 2 radians from the previous concept. Turn them into degrees. Okay, that's all we're doing today. Very, very simple concept, okay? All you have to do today is write it out in your notes. And on the last class, you have that work. Convert those 2 radians I gave you into degrees. Okay? Make sure you submit your answers as soon as you're done watching the video. And I'll be waiting for your email.